So we still have the Empress, but we've unlocked 3 new levels. Let's give this a little look. The Hierophant. Discover which assassin seeks to kill Father Galfrey. Which needs gold, dice. Okay, gold. Mostly gold. Okay, we could probably do that. The Lovers. Keep Oswin safe from his murderous lover. We need food. Artifacts, which I don't have. And help against skeletons.
The symbol of victory over oppression. Control and will. Properties I understand well, and you will learn.
Plague of corruption is spreading through the downtrodden denizens in the old city. Aid Estrella and her loyal soldiers and find a way for the citizens to escape. Need precision? And against corrupted and camping. Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything that I would necessarily need. Okay. You want to go buy food? Any suggestions? I mean, what do you mean? Like snacks? Like meals? Like, I suggest, I don't know, almonds, although they could be a little expensive. Liver? That's what I recommend. You should buy liver and cook it in bacon. What you do is you cook the bacon first, and then you use sort of the grease from the bacon to cook it with it. Or you can cook them at the same time. That also works. And it's the most delicious thing you'll ever eat in your life. I know most people, they think of liver and they're like, that can't possibly be good. It's like my favorite meal of all time. Like, you should, liver and bacon. And some onions, some mushrooms also helps, but it's not necessarily. Let's just try this lower level one. I'm assuming this one's going to be easier since it's, you know, like, earlier. We'll add this in. Brimstone limit reached. Oh. Oh, they have a limit on, like, really good or, I guess, really bad cards. Then we'll just add in all this mystery stuff. And that's everything. Okay. Equipment. Billy Club sounds good. Also, it's got a token attached to it. I don't think we've gotten the token from the sword yet. Except that I don't see it here, so we must have, I guess. What's the exquisite blade like? In fact, what are all these like? Draw this. Oh, I don't know. And I don't know. Okay, well, that's good enough reason to get it. Humble Hammer's pretty good. I like that a lot. A shield is good. That, I don't know about. Mercenary Garb, don't know, so we'll add this mystery stuff. Yeah, I don't know why. We should just do that. Absolutely. Don't know why I was even thinking about it. And here. What kind of enemies were we facing? We're facing... Oh. Oh, perfect. It tells us right there. Yeah, we're facing Norsemen, so... Good. In order to wield the legendary weapon, Hretha's Ire, or earn fame. Oh. Oh. So since we're learning, we definitely don't want this. That works better the less fame we have. So let's add in a sword, I think. Well, we've got a sword, we've got billy clubs, so probably a two-hand would be good, except two hands aren't good against these guys. Winter's Bane, absolutely. Yep, that's what we want. Good. Alright, I think we're ready.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol.
You flipped some shoes and made $200, so you're treating yourself. Oh. You want a meal like fast food. Okay, well, if you're treating yourself, just go to In-N-Out. You know, if you're treating yourself and you're eating fast food, that's what I would do.
Hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talos explained in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Hretha's Ire. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon.
Anger is a powerful force.
Fame required 20. Oh. Okay, well. The weapon is heavier than you imagine, perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its potential. 20 fame. The other looks straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for men. Or not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Hretha's Ire. You do well to remember that. Questions? No, that's fine. I'm not that interested. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The villages need a hero. The town of Braden is surely in danger and must be warned. Okay. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos not go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune. Oh, a store right away. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, let's buy some equipment. We don't have enough money. Do we have anything to sell? No, we don't. Oh, wait. We could sell her at the Desire. I don't think that's a good idea. We could also sell the soldier's sword, but I don't think that's a good idea either. Maybe just buy some food? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Sounds good. I don't know how rare food is going to be in this level, so I think that's a good preparatory sort of thing. And the cartographer again. We'll come back, I guess. I mean, I don't think we can come back all the way from, like, after we go into the next stage of this level. We can at least finish these couple. A careless comment in an imperial tavern gains you some unwanted attention. A soldier approaches. A variety of commendations are pinned to his military jacket. "What's this filthy mercenary doing in here?" he asks loudly, sizing up with contempt. "Coin slaves like... Coin slaves? All these fucking neats who hate the wages. I didn't know soldiers didn't count as wage cucks. Alright. Coin slaves like you are nothing more than undisciplined thugs. Nobody cares for your outrageous claims of heroism. You think you know how to handle that thing, do you?" He continues, gesturing at your weapon. "I am Cassius, the finest swordsman in my company. Would you like to prove your mettle against a real warrior, or are goblins and the corrupted the limit of your talents?" You're on, buddy. What's going on in chat now? I missed a lot. You want to eat healthy, but you don't care? You're talking to a kid who ate 70 chicken nuggets in 15 minutes. Dylan. Dylan. Very drunk. Captains wear armor that dull standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor. Okay. Did you just bring a fucking gun to a sword fight, buddy? That's just not fair. Fucking cheater. No honor. Okay, this isn't too bad. Fighting one enemy is, like, not hard at all in this game. Like, it's much easier to just focus on what's going on when it's just one guy. Okay. Okay, good dodge. Alright. Easy. Okay. Maybe I'm just getting better at this game. You were going for like 101 session. Oh. Swedes are overall very open-minded and friendly, but damn, sometimes saying no to something can be good. You're living in Stockholm right now, and it isn't good. Half the city is filled with refugees, taxes have gone higher, and safety in some districts has worsened. Yeah, I think that's what Dalton was referring to when he said, "I'm sorry that you live in Sweden," because that's sort of in the news a lot, that certain parts of Sweden are getting quite a bit worse. So, yeah, good luck. Enough! Your opponent steps back, hands raised. I don't have time for this nonsense! The tavern crowd cheers your victory, and the tales of your battle are told and retold, your prowess growing with each telling.
You'll notice that my carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
It's bad, but it isn't worse than in Paris. Yeah, but Paris is pretty bad. Like, I don't know. You'd say just come to America, but that'd only save you like 10 years. Paris looks like a war zone. Oof. The road ahead. Oh, okay, we can try and help this woman again. Let's get some good rolls. Come on. That is actually not bad. We can salvage that. Or not. Nope, never mind. Never mind. We had a 4 out of 6 chance of getting that right, and it didn't work. So now we gotta fight these guys. Only 3 guys, though. Unless that's not what the 3 of Greed means. But only one grouping. Not bad. You have mixed feelings about traveling to America, especially because of recent political activity. If you had to travel somewhere, it'd be Australia or New Zealand.
It always ends up like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Travel, I mean, it's kind of the same in like everywhere in the world, it seems, except very few exceptions, is that the big cities are not great. You know? Like, that just seems to be every country in the world. You go to the big cities, they're not amazing. You go anywhere else, you're probably fine. Now, there are exceptions. I mean, you go to Japan, they have like the smallest crime rate in the world. You go to a big city, you're fine. You go to Singapore, you're fine. You go to, I can't think of a year. Oh, you go to, what's the big city in Poland? Warsaw. You go to Warsaw, big city, you're fine. But other than those exceptions, that seems to be just the way of the world. Nice. Okay. Cool, free food. It's super safe here. Stuff you see on the news is only a few areas. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's true. But again, it's big cities, you know. Okay, cool. Them Koreans got those missiles ready. Dylan, you're overreacting. I'll let you in on a little secret, Dylan, and this is something that I think more people should know. The point at which you should be worried about North Korea is the point at which all of the overseas people, like our diplomats and stuff, leave South Korea. Because currently we have lots of people overseas, not just like government. I mean, we have like a lot of like people who are just expats, who are just living in Korea, who are just American citizens. When they start leaving, yeah, it might be a bad sign, but they haven't. But also, once like government officials start getting pulled out of South Korea, then you should be worried. That hasn't happened at all. No one's left. So if they're not even scared about their next door neighbor, you know, probably shouldn't be too worried about the US. Or there were talks about like getting Guam bombed. Nobody left Guam. You know what I mean? It's a little overblown. I'm just gonna say. Oh, now you're leaving. So Dylan did not even hear a single thing I just said. Okay, that's fine. Still, you know. Following the Talos Elder's instructions, you find yourself on the road to Braden. Sure, yeah, go. Switzerland, Australia, or New Zealand are the best places to be. I agree with Switzerland. Absolutely. Switzerland's a good choice.
Is not without consequences.
My list would be different. I would say Switzerland, Poland, and parts of the United States. There are probably parts of other countries, but yeah, I live in the United States, so the United States is always going to be the top of my list, you know. Unless things got, I don't know, things would have to get pretty bad to not have it at the top of my list. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. Please help, we must stop these savages before all is lost. You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. Hungary. Hungary's probably pretty high up there. I don't know too much about Hungary. I only hear, you know, like a couple bits of news and they seem good. Oh, wait. Activate the shield. Thank you. I like how I have all these allies with me for this mission, and none of them are helping. Like, they're just standing back. Oh, they have guns? Oh, they've got guns. They just don't want to shoot them. They're really pacifists, and that might have something to do with the fact that their village has been burnt down. You know, those two things might be connected. They won't even... Like, these berserker guys, all they have is big swords and, like, those Mexican throwing trap things, what those are called? Like, bolas? And bolos? Whatever they're called. And these guys have guns. Like, they could easily fight these guys off. Just shoot them. But, you know, it's a little violent. These villagers aren't really up for that kind of thing. Did one of the villagers die? Are we gonna get in trouble for that? It looks like one of them might have died. I wasn't really paying attention to them. New Zealand looks gorgeous. Don't know about their laws. Yeah, I think I've heard New Zealand. Here's a downside to New Zealand that I've heard a lot of people talk about. Is that yes, the landscape is beautiful, but the people are not. And like as far as I've heard, the women in New Zealand are some of the ugliest in the Western world. Now, I'm not saying that there are probably some good-looking women in New Zealand. But they've even said, I've seen like footage, If you look at like a beauty pageant sort of show in New Zealand, like a dating show in New Zealand, they don't look good. Like they wouldn't ever make it in a show in the US. You don't care. Okay, well then, good place to visit. Billy clubs or an exquisite blade? I'll take the blade, I think. 13 damage, critical strike, ornamental, ineffective in combat. Oh, never mind. We'll take this. Also, it's got the token. Yeah, we'll take this. And we'll use it, because I think you need it to use it to get the token. I think you need to end the thing with it. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend their wounds. Thank you, adventurer, they cry. You've helped save what remains of our people. Are they... I find it funny when this sort of, you're engaged. Oh, right, well, yeah, not that important. Might be even better. Less temptation. And whoever you're engaged to will look better in comparison. But, yeah, I like it when... I don't understand this sort of writing convention. Thank you, adventurer, they cry. Are they really crying? Like, all at the same time they're giving this speech to me? You have helped save what remains of our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude. Like, I can only imagine a village of people speaking that line all at once. It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Terran. They point you further south down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another villager lost to the Northerners, you set out to the next town without delay. Now, like, if I actually take my time and check out everything around here, do you think it actually is worse? Like, they'll die before I get there or something? Oh, good. This is not a great card. 3 out of 4 of these is going to be bad. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, it's just a fight. It's just these shitty wilds that I kept running into in the last place. I have just moved them over to the new place. I brought them with me. Dalton linked 6 reasons New Zealand women, worst Western world. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. I guess that wasn't hard to find. Billy clubs. These twin clubs have been set to Imperial tasks for a century now. Well, now they're being used to kill Imperials, it seems. I think these guys are Imperials. Imperials and then some thieves. Ooh. Not bad. Okay. We're actually doing alright. Getting hit once is not anything, not a big deal. I don't know why. Do these billy clips, like, block faster? I must just be getting better. Yeah, there we go. If women there are ugly, it's more than... It's... Oh, it's an advantage. Your fiancé would look gorgeous alongside Zealanders. She won't get envious. Sounds like heaven. To be honest, Swedish women are meh. Really? I thought that was always the thing, that, like, Swedish women were very attractive. We will not equip this. I've never heard someone say Swedish women are just okay.
Things run poorly in the fields when things run poorly on the throne. These shortages all fall upon the head of the Emperor.
Across a snow-covered field, you see a lonely homestead. As you approach, you're greeted by the occupants, a farmer and his family. The farmer wrings his hands nervously. Man, I gotta add the hands emote. I've got a friend working on it. As he fights his pride. I don't suppose you could spare my family some food. We have very few supplies to last us the winter. We'd be most grateful. You can have it all. Give me some fame. Only 2. Oh, well, okay. This is more than I could have ever expected from a stranger. I will spread word of this deed, and come the harvest, I will repay this gesture as best I can. Oh, adds an encounter card to the deck. Oh, so now we can draw a card. Harvest. Oh, sweet. Alright, worth it.
Nobility continues to reward itself, and the rich become yet more wealthy.
Tax rate in New Zealand looks to be about the same as America, but you're guessing it might not account for state tax. Okay, well, I'm not really considering moving to New Zealand myself, so... Tax rate... Oh, wait. Swedish women aren't those blue-eyed blondes of incredible height. You actually find these types of women quite rarely. Oh, well. That's too bad, I guess. The Palace Armory is holding a special promotion for nobility. The guards bow to you as you enter. Welcome! You'll be pleased with what we have in store for you today. The storeman presents a trunk filled with equipment. A fee of 10 gold will allow you to enter our promotion. Sorry. Promotion's no doubt a scam. Ooh. Greetings, fellow traveler! A cheerful fellow, clad in brilliant yellow surcoat. Looks blue to me. Passes you on the road one day. Let me tell you, your outfit is exquisite. I should know, I almost wore the exact same thing today. He pulls out a hefty scroll. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. You gonna give me a map for one place? Thanks. May your vistas be breathtaking and your tree climbing be non-lethal. With an enthusiastic wave, the man shoulders his heavy rucksack and continues his journey, whistling all the while. Well, at least we know there's an ambush right there, and we don't need to do that. I guess it's nice. You're originally from the Czech Republic. Czech women are so fucking hot, but their personality is mostly trash. Yeah, I think I agree with Dalton on this one. That's how it goes. Dusk falls as you continue on your quest. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, I have heard that though. That Czech women are very attractive.
You cannot think that the steps you have taken will bring a simple peace. No.
You arrive at Terran to find it under attack from raiders. You know, it's interesting, in the U.S., I've sort of noticed we have, not that I've really traveled outside the U.S., so I'm not comparing, like, by being there, but comparing it, like, pictures and stuff. The U.S. seems to have the highest amount of both, like, well, maybe not the highest. The U.S. has a lot of very, very attractive women, but also very, very unattractive women. Like, we have a lot of extremes, but no matter which extreme it is, they all have shit personalities. Like, it's like 90%. But at least you know going into it. You know what to expect. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help, we must stop these..." Right, yeah, the same thing as before. Right. Got it. Women were a mistake. That's one way to put it. Okay, so we actually need to save the villagers this time, not let them be killed. Who would have guessed? Okay. All right, they seem to be just ignoring the villagers. So never mind. Please don't cut that man's head off. This is actually not hard to protect the villagers at all. I don't know how I fucked this up last time. Oh yeah, give me the shield. I keep forgetting about that. Oh. Ooh, stop it. Oh, great. What a waste. We got hit once. We almost win it with nothing, but okay. Certainly not bad. It's a definite improvement to the embarrassing level play I had been doing before. Guardian Angel, pick again. Oh, it's a blessing. Optionally, retry any chance card's gambit. Oh, that sounds good. All right.
You have proven yourself worthy.
I'm guessing we kind of have to equip this. Like, I kind of want to keep using the billy clubs for the token, but it sure seems like this is the way to go. So we'll do it. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend their wounds. Thank you, hero. Yeah, same thing as last one. Thanks for all the food. That's very nice. Oh.
It
And worthy hero.
Worthy to wield the weapon of champions.
You turned Hretha.
Will hide from you no longer.
You turned Hretha's ire over in your hands. The rune on its face begins emitting a golden light. It is unclear if it now weighs less or you have found newfound strength. But either way, you can wield the mighty hammer. Malaclips looks on in awe. Wow, that would earn a pretty penny in the markets. But first, let's use it to break the barrier at the Northern Raiders camp, slay the shaman, and stop the raids once and for all. Okay. Got it.
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
Czech Republic is the country which you go to for having fun. Women are attractive and loose. The alcohol there is legal from 18. Some pubs can officially give you a drink even if you're not an adult. You can buy their booze as a 13-year-old or have a beer at 15 at a pub. It sounds like a hellhole of degeneracy, because it is. Why do you think I'm in Sweden right now? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like not the kind of place I'd like to visit, actually. But good to know, I guess. I will not be looking for women in the Czech Republic. You know what I mean? Not long-term prospects. A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bola, that is what it's called, wrap around your body. A party of northerners charges at you as you break free. This shouldn't be too bad. You hate Czechs. That hammer is actually kind of small. Bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity. That's not impressive either. That's not an interesting backstory. This hammer seems shittier the more I hear about it. Kind of slow too. The damage is good though. That guy's fucking dead quick. Alright, well, hey. I'll take it. Ooh. Alright, never mind. This hammer's great. It just, you know, looks can be deceiving. Oh yeah, give me that shield. Thanks. Not that we need it, because now you're gonna get hit one time. Okay, well, no. Yeah, I mean, we did get hit one time, but... You don't... Oh, you fucking hate them. Oh, I'm sorry. I misquoted. Weren't they part of the USSR? Yes, they were. Although a lot of countries that were part of the USSR seem to have ended up alright. Dalton just did the same thing. Yeah, I mean, like, in general, they seem to have mostly done alright. Like Poland, you know. But, I guess maybe not the Czechs. Search for spoils or continue on your journey? Search for spoils, I guess. We could lose health here. Interesting. 20 gold. No, that's good. No, I'll take that. Nice. Oh, and a store right away. Okay, this is really good. We don't need food because we have a ton and we're already healed all the way, which means we also don't need healing. We'll check to see if he has a good... Well, we can't really use a shield. What does this do? Yeah. Stun blast. Oh, is this a... Oh, it's a helmet. Okay. Defeat a corrupted enemy to... Okay, that won't come in... That won't happen. Reduce the speeds of precision gambits. Interesting. And it gives us defense, of course, which is good. We don't have enough for this. Gambler's Jewel. Add +2 to your final score. That's just really good. But it's not going to help us with what we're about to do. This is the only thing that helps us with what we're about to do, just because it's more defense. So I'll take that.
You know my thoughts on priests and their ilk.
What does that have to do with anything? Why'd the game master just... You know how I feel about priests. Like, I guess, alright? I'm just buying and selling stuff. I don't know. I don't know why you need to tell me your thoughts on priests. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell all my other equipment because all I need is this. You know, I have to use that hammer, obviously. And then let's buy some equipment, right? Reduce the chance of goblins stealing an item. Reduce gold stolen. Reduce movement speed and brief stun to thieves. None of that's probably gonna come in handy, but the defense again is pretty nice. Equip that. Now we're decked out. So this little confrontation here shouldn't be hard.
Yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
You raise Freth's ire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, then vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaclips, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are now standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch, nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw-plated charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. The defender of villages. Let's try something a little different. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero, says the bald northerner calmly. There are many warriors here that we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. Yeah, I'm thinking we should have a pretty good time with this boss battle. Shouldn't be a big problem at all. Nice goat. Raid leaders are the front line of defense of the northern assault. The front line of the northern assault. Note, defense was not even in that sentence. Centers of tactical and religious guidance. The shaman casts spells that heals her allies. That heal her out. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell. It's like I can't even read or something. Okay, so we gotta kill the shaman first. Easy enough. Okay, fuck that up a little. Did she just fucking freeze herself and then split into bits? That's a new one. Never seen that before. As like a teleportation spell? Yeah, that's okay. Oh, alright, alright. Oh, he can give me something? What did he just... Oh, he can use his ability to stun people. Interesting. Alright, that's not what I meant to do. But okay, that worked. Yeah, we're not gonna have trouble with this either. I think this game has suddenly become easy. I didn't see that coming. Oh, and we kill her and that's just done. Oh, she stuck to my hammer. Problem with the Czechs is they're like 10 years behind many modern countries. Many of them are stupid. They don't know any other language than Czech. Main cities of Czech Republic are plagued with gypsies. And most of the gypsies cause trouble, terrorize, and bully people. A lot of them are also drug dealers. Worst of all, Czechs are really, really racist. They don't like foreigners. I like the juxtaposition of those two sentences. Fuck gypsies! Also, it's really bad that Czechs are racist. Now, I'm not, I'm not saying it's completely reasonable, the things you just said, it's just funny. The shaman's body writhes as a dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the skies clear, the suns beam down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition that they have lost. You befriended Kolbjorn the Wanderer. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain for my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry. I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe.
Most Czechs hate gypsies. I think most Europeans hate gypsies. The only reason people in the US don't hate gypsies is because they're not around.
Well done. Another northerner falls before you, and a new companion joins your journey.
Armor of Gluttony, Ring of Food, Pious Robes, and Frontier Barbet. And Fame and Shame, Watchtower, Raiders Ambush, Bridge Skirmish. Okay. Proving myself a worthy hero, I get the hammer. Nice. But you still need fame to wield it, I think. Men there are douchebags. Czech women are immature and obsessed with looking good. Or with good-looking men, rather than guys with good personality. Rip me, you. You have good experience with that. Oh. Sounds similar to the United States, actually. Seems similar to most of the Western world, actually. Clan Eyebright. Oh, nice. Okay, we got the Wanderer now. Cool, so we can actually switch. We can not use Malaclips, we can use this other guy. Nice. I was wondering if we were finally going to get like a new partner. Probably we can't bring both, I'm guessing. Elder's Gift. Okay, this is our special reward. It seems like whenever you get the gold thing, like that's what you get, is a special blue card. A rare.